Hi everyone, I am margourtarotreader, and today we're doing a personal reading for a client that will represent the sign of Virgo. As always, prior to the recording, I call into the universe with my client's personal information because they remain private at all times, whether it's a reading or a ritual. I want to thank my client for today and for letting me finding ways to help you when it comes to my spiritual work, into your spiritual path here in this earthly world, and so on. Let's see. Guardian angels of the light here in the earthly world and in the other. I want to thank you and let us now guide our angels in the light of the heavens and the earth, and let us help with our spiritual path here and in the after. How can we help our client today, ancestors? Spirits and guardian angels of what best advice do you have for our client? Thank you to the gods and to the heavens. Okay. I will, of course, as always, as you know, we'll take a look at you, most importantly, and then we'll see overall energies, but also with the person that you are trying to, and I'm not, so as I'm trying to speak, the angels are already speaking, so I'm all over the place. I apologize for that. As you already know, when it comes to advices, certain advices, it's up to you to take the advices that I give you. As always, I look for your best interest. Certain predictions can come about during the time frame that I give you. Certain predictions can and are allowed to change to an extent. Other predictions cannot and will not be changed because it is the path that you have to take in this earthly world, and as well those people in question. Okay. I do feel that, as you were stating, yes, it is a good timing for that surgery that you're going to have. It is precise on that given time. So everything sometimes falls right where it should be, even the things that are not good for us. And as you know, through your path, through your life, through your experiences, that is so correctly, even though there's certain experience that we wish to not have, or that we keep asking ourselves, why me, why me? I feel that you've been through that path for quite some time, but there are certain things that are changing in your life here. And I feel that it's a slow pace, but when it starts hitting, you're going to start feeling that energy of joy within you. It may be an energy of joy that it comes in and out, I'm hearing. Let's see. Okay. So as you know, when it comes to predictions, I will give you certain predictions, and they are for your best interest. If I tell you certain things are going to happen, it is for you to be aware and find a way to adjust that energy to be less of the lesson or less hard for your physical, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay? So we will see a specific spread only for that person, the sign of Cancer. I do feel that there is someone in his life, though. Could be married. Yeah, I do feel that you're going to meet someone else in your work environment as well. So he's not the only person that you're going to be interacting with. There's also another mature person here who is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. So I do feel that this person, the one that you're questioning, is not the only person that you're going to be meeting in your field of work. And he will not be the only, and I want to say prominent person in your work environment that you're going to meet. I also feel that you're going to meet someone else in that type of field and type of profession that they're in, and a bit older than you as well, or more mature, and or specific. He could be. I want to say CEO, but maybe he's in the board of something in the medical field. Okay. I wanted to, and I did say I was. So I did, sometimes I rather do the reading or the talking to the client before I start the reading, because I can right off the back enter into their energy. And so when I sit there and talk to them, interact, or read their messages, of what it is that they're asking, or, once the reading is set, the energy just channels in with me. And so, when I asked you about certain things, is because I was already analyzing the result of that. So we do see that you're going to be, having the surgery. We do see that it will be successful. We do see that you will need a little bit more after that as well. Everything shows to be successful on that part. The date of that is also in a success timing as well, because normally we don't want to do anything physical to ourselves or any legal things within the retrograde, which is coming in at the end of the month of May into the first half of June. And so retrograde intends to bring us back to things from the past, relationships or legal issues or people from the past. And it may not even be necessarily in this lifetime form. It can be in past lives, including people can also intend to meet during retrogrades, soul connections, karma connections also. May not be long lasting, and if they are, it's for a long, hectic, headache kind of relationship. But it just depends, right? But it also can bring us legal issues from the past, legal contracts from the past. And if you're starting something new of any angle during retrogrades, it is always best not to, because there's always something that it was not looked at properly, and or if it's in relationship, it just means that it will be a short time lived, whether it is in the physical or in the emotional from your part or their part. If and when someone from the past comes back, because they normally do, or we go back to them, do understand that when that happens, it is because something needs to be closed or cut out of our lives, okay, or their lives. If they come back, maybe it is something that they're still holding on to, and so therefore they come back to you. If you go back to someone, it is also for those same things. You're needing to close some type of chapter from yourself. It's best always to close things from our lives, only because better things come at the end. More lessons come to us. If we hold on to things that are not serving us, then what happens is we're in stagnation of our energy, and so we're not getting what we're deserving of. Okay. As I know you for quite a while, as I know not just you in the physical form, let's say, but I know you in the most important way, which is the spiritual form. And so when I give you certain advices, know that it's always for your best interest. And I don't know why I keep saying that. So it may be something that I'm saying that is triggering something from your past, or something that you've been in stagnation with or for. Okay. Good morning to you, sweetheart. I'm having coffee. Let's see. I should be having tea. Decaf, but for some reason I'm having coffee today, fully loaded. Okay, now. What I would suggest here also is that prior to the day of your surgery, make sure you contact me, and I will do a small prayer for you. And I don't even know why I say small. Believe me that even if it's a one sentence prayer, it goes a long way. When we believe, when we trust and have that faith, it takes us to a whole new level of energy and of prosperity, including. I know you trust what I say, and I know you believe in what I say, and not just because the things that I predicted have come about, but also because you are in that path already. Okay, now, so we do see that you're having some changes coming for you. Um, I feel like the time that you're going to be away, you're going to use this to do a lot of things for you. To And if you should, and if you have never had a spiritual cleansing, I would advise you to do so, because this will be also a precise timing for you to do that, because you're taking time. um, when things happen for us is for the reasons. So angels or guardian angels or spirit, whatever you want to call them, when they send us to have a time of rest is for a reason, either because something is coming about, or because something is taking place at the time, or because you're being forced to, and we don't kind of see what's coming ahead. So they always gives us a warning one way or the other, right? So this time that you're going to be on a downtime, I know that you're starting to work on yourself. So now start working on yourself, on the spiritual cleansing. Cleanse yourself from the most inner self to the outside. So I would suggest that you have that time to do that while you were away. And also, I will also suggest, once you have recovered from your surgery, depending on the amount of time of the recovery, have a getaway. It could be a stay vacation, as people are calling it nowadays, or a retreat of a one night out on a peaceful minded to be with the universe, or um, just to be on a long time. I feel like you need a serenity kind of theme here for you. Okay. Um, so you could even do it at home, like set a date, and then just go within yourself to restore that energy also. Okay. I feel a retreat or a small vacation, it may even come for you while you're away from your work environment also. And I do feel that someone wants to take you out on that type of trip or vacation, you know. Normally the first spread talks about the most recent past, 3 days, 3 weeks, even 3 years sometimes. But and then it can go up to, within the next 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Normally it's how it goes on the spreads. Um, but when we hear readings in predictions, our energy shifts at certain level, or we force ourselves to change the energy. So therefore, certain things can come sooner or later. Okay. But I do feel that you're going to be doing some type of traveling sometime this year, and I don't see you going alone. So most likely, someone is inviting you. It can't even be a gentleman. Okay. Now, uh, I feel that there's some difficulties going on in your family. I know you didn't ask, but you know me. When I see something, I say it as it is. And it's for a reason, I suppose. So there's a quarrel of family situation going on, is what I'm sensing. Okay. If you have not had a word of that, it's coming. Someone is telling you that they're having some type of issues within either their health or in their relationship of the home environment. Someone is not happy in their home. Um, when it's almost like when they step away from their home, everything is different, and once they get into the home, they feel that energy, that distraction, or that it's like they're stuck in an environment that they don't wish to be. Okay. um so we do see you away from home due to the medical condition, or you know what I mean. But I also feel that there's a person here in a work environment that is not happy in their marriage and in their work, and they're going to make some changes toward that situation in this year. Um, I'm feeling that there's another person in the environment of the picture. It can be in their work, um, or in their relationship of the marriage, and or both. And it feels to me that it is the energy of a male. Okay. So how does that fit would either be for you in the family sector and or a relationship sector. So there can be a male that is either flirting with you, interested in you, but he's also doing the same thing to another person in the work environment, and it's also in a relationship and or married or living with someone. Okay. um so keep an eye on that. Now, there is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. However, that flows in this energy. I'm not looking specifically for the X because I feel it's to me, it feels general. And it can be even multiple Earth sign, including. Okay. So it will resonate to you as you receive the messages. So we do have a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising who is with someone. Okay. Being deceitful, not being honest. So he's either married or living with someone. Okay. And I am, and the reason why I say this energy, it is because that person is also wanting to contact you. But be very careful with what they say to you, because they're not honestly being forthcoming with their truth. But they are thinking of you, and they still want to be in some type of friendships or benefits with you as well. Okay. um I feel that if you have not been in the I feel in the next 3 days, 3 weeks to 3 months, there's a hurdle that is coming for you. So I see that, I see you thinking about that, struggling in those thoughts. Your mind will be traveling in a certain path here in the now, in the next 4 weeks. I feel you would either have some type of dreams that will be very realistic to you, and it can be even that because we have this eclipse coming, there's going to be, I hate to say it, I heard tragic. So tragic will be maybe in the sense that that's how you see it, uh, but it's not necessarily in that sense. So it can be even the news that we discussed. I'm not sure why your guides are being a little bit, uh, they're forthcoming, but not straight coming. You know what I mean? Um, okay. So I feel that they're saying things to me, but they're also telling me that I need to just have a limit of what I can say. Um, and so, and I feel that I'm saying it to you out loud, but normally I don't say that. Like I see it, I sense it, but it doesn't come out to me. So, as you know how I read, uh, there are things that rush through my mind, and so therefore when the spirits are talking, they're like literally nonstop talking. um, and so it's almost like like I'm reading a book, and I'm reading, um, and so they blank out certain things that I'm not to see or not to say. That's how I see it. Sometimes they don't necessarily show me the book, they show me the visual things, or the feeling of things, the emotion of things. So today I feel like I'm all over the place with that energy when it comes to you. um and I'm so, as I'm saying that, I'm also chanting with them, and I'm saying your energy is very open to me. uh so when your energy is very, and how I know your energy is open is when I ask the client, well, tell me your situation, in hand. So is a sign that as you explain, you are also open your energy, right? It is how I do. I may not need all of those things to see it, but um so I feel that it is um someone that has passed on, that their energy is inflicting my reading for you, is how I see it, okay, to be honest. And I hate to say this, but sometimes certain things come in when it's not necessarily the client that I'm reading, it's other things that are coming in. So I feel like I'm picking up somebody else's energy as well at this time, that it may not even have nothing to do with you. Please be aware of that. But it's also a blessing to know that that energy wants to come forth because they want to deliver a message to someone, or simply they just want someone else to know what happened, or what took place, or what's going on. And it may have something to do with your path even, or some type of relation to your energy, including, or someone around you, probably even. And I don't know why, but I'm keep getting that energy. Okay. Um, mm. And I've read you before, but this is the first time that it's happening to me. So, uh, and again, energies from the past, kids bringing about with the Mercury retrograde. So there may be something that we're going to find out in the news or whatever about someone who has been in the media for quite some time, quite a while, in reference to someone that died, someone that was pregnant, someone that, uh, okay, I get it now. So it's relating to some, I'll just leave it at that. So now let's just clear that energy. And I apologize. And please know that it is fine. The energies are used for what is best. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to clear the energy, and let's thank you, ancestors. Let us clear this out and let us start. Thank you to the gods and to the heavens who only wish to be analyzed and conduct the energy of Yes, I am considered a median also. So a lot of the times I do not know when it will strike. So it is what it is. We'll just let the guidance be as it is, right? And of course, we protect that energy at the same time. Thank you, angels of heaven. Now let us continue for my client. Thank you to the guys and to the heavens. Okay. So let us see here. I'm not sure how close you are to your family or how close they are to you. They might live maybe not like in a distance. So it can be wanting to travel and spend some time with family even, okay? You might hear of a relative that wants to come by and visit, or you to go over and visit, something to that effect, including is what I'm sensing here. There is a relative who I'm also sensing here who is a female. There's something going on in her relationship, okay? I don't feel that she's happy. She may not have a way out of the relationship, or she may not have a way out to let someone know that she's unsatisfied in her marriage or relationship with the person she's with. She might even discover, or had discovered, that there is some type of betrayal going on in her situation, okay? Um, but I feel that, your distance seems to be away from just about everything and anyone. So you may be physically distant from all these people, but also genuinely spiritually. So I feel that the universe is saying the soul of, which is you, it is now in a retreat sector. So you are in that keep you away from certain things, because now you have to like shower you, like cleanse you, right? So, and that is why I feel this client needs a retreat, this client needs some healing, this client needs some spiritual cleansing, and this client needs to rebirth itself. So you are in that process, okay? So now they're being specific. So you're in that process. So now physically, you have to help your guys to uh, evolve that process to make it more fruitful for you, of course, because when they do things for us, it is only for our best interest, whether we like it or not. There are certain things that happen that we do not like it, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. There are things that we uh, put aside in our past lives or in this life, things, people, places, or relationships, or stuff. It goes in a number of ways. And so, and there are also things that we signed up for in the spiritual form to experience in this life. So when things get really hard emotionally or physically, I want you to know that you're given a task because you're able to come above it. however way it is or it results. Okay. NFO, as always, I'm here. Okay. Now, let's get into that Cancer. Let's see what that energy is about. Show me, angels of the heavens and earth. What can we see? And what do you have for when it comes to what is it that we need to know? Angels of the heaven and earth, what is it that we need to know? Thank you to the gods and to the heavens. Lord Jesus Christ. Show me, ancestors, what is it that we need to know? How can we advise our client? What are your intentions? All right, let's see. I'm not sure if this, I feel that this person is going to surprisingly have a downtime himself. He might either take a vacation of some sort, but it's not necessarily a vacation. He's going to need some time to even rest, including, I feel, this person that you ask about, Cancer. Okay. It may even be because he has to solve some personal problems, including probably even both, I feel. Okay. I'm not sure if you exchange phone numbers to this person. I will ask that if you want something that it will be longer lasting, more stable, more sincere, and I always tell my clients this, do not give the cookies right off the back. Okay? Tell them that those cookies take time to bake, meaning they have to let them know. I've had a certain experience in my life that I want to take some time to get to know the person before I go anywhere else. Okay? You'll find a way, but if you need any other advice, then let me know. Yeah. So I do know that he likes you. I do know that he is not in any kind of love kind of thing here with you yet, and neither are you. I do see the distance of the conversation probably by the time you are taking some time of leave. But I also feel that, if you exchange phone numbers, there will be like, good morning, how are you? Things like that. But I also see him that there is someone else in his life. So I'm there to say he's married, okay? Yeah. I feel that there's someone in his home environment. I don't feel that he is happy. I don't feel that he is in a energy of being committed to that person. But we do see someone else also. So there is someone in his work environment also that is interested in him. Um, and this person is also in a younger energy also. And I feel that this person, I feel like he's already having intimacy with this person. So because of that, I feel that he has been interested with this person. He could have even slept with this person before you. And it's an in and out kind of energy, meaning that they get together if and when. It's nothing serious, but I do feel that the woman wants some type of serious relationship with him. I feel that more than anything, this woman, what wants with him is like say, hey baby, I need um something like, I'm exhausted and I have to go home and I have all these bills, something. She knows how to play the guy in order for the guy to give her money for any kind of expenses, I feel. Okay. um so off the back, it's almost like it has a, either he's married or has a relationship with someone within the home environment, and or there's another woman in the picture in the work environment besides you. But he likes you. He's noticed you before. He noticed you at a distance, did not talk to you or nothing like that, but he just observed you at a distance. So, and now he's starting to flirt with you because he likes you. There's something about you that calls his attention. It can be that seriousness, that attractiveness, that you look attractive, but yet you look serious. You look flirtatious, but yet you look serious. So there's something about you that calls your attention, and not just him. I do feel that there is someone else too. Um, and so he's in that stage that wants a relationship that is feels more alive and new, but yet someone that looks more serious. So it's almost like he knows how to pick his prey, where he can pick someone that will not throw him out under the bus. You know what I mean? Like keep it hush hush kind of thing. So what I would suggest is friends will work for you for the moment. And the way to get to his heart is by holding out and let him say, let's go out, let's go to eat, let's do this. um, and let him talk and let him say whatever he wants to say when you go out with him or when you talk over the phone. um, and see how he expresses himself. Okay. um, the more he talks, the more you get to know how he is, what he's about. Okay. In the profession that he's in, he's used to women like falling to him. He's used to women like, flirting with him and giving it out right off the back, literally. So I feel that he kind of expects that from every woman, including you. Now, I, you're going to be a little bit more hard. I can see that. So then that will be a challenge to him, a challenge that he's going to be considering more. He's going to be thinking about you, and he will have a dream of you if he hasn't already. I can tell you that now. Um, in his life, though, the Cancer, we do see some type of expectation that something is going to change in his life starting as we are speaking now. And what that's going to happen is, if he's married, we do see that there's going to be difficult in the marriage later on in the future. It will be a divorce if he's married. If he lives with someone, it will be the same thing. It will be the fact that he has not said what he promised. He's continuing to cheat or sleep, and that will affect their family environment. Okay. And so therefore we see that he will be forced to have changed his ways of patterns, either because he's going to fall ill, and that will make him reflect that there's no more fun in games now I want something that is more serious. So I do feel that that woman that he has on the side, or that he kept there in the side for quite a while, that woman is very clingy to him. Okay. It shows to be a water sign, female, Virgo, Taurus, but not, the reason why I say Virgo Taurus means that one of them, it's a Virgo Taurus Capricorn Sun Moon rising. No, and that's not you, someone else. So we do have a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer Sun Moon rising female that is very prominent in his circle. As we go on, it'll give us more details specifically on the sign, but it can be the energy that that person approaches him, or he perceives it in that sense. We do have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun Moon rising female, who can be the other person or the spouse or the person that he lives with. Okay. Now, because this is his spread, um, in reality, what he would look in relationship is sex, but in the physical, spiritual form, what I'm sensing that deep down, what he would like and is hesitant about is falling in love. So he aches for love connection, for soul connection. That's what he aches for. I feel that he had it once at a younger age. It's what I feel when it comes to his energy. Okay. Yeah. So he's been around the block for a while now with different women, and they kind of intend to stay in his life, is what I feel for this Cancer. They kind of intend to stay in his life as friends, as co-workers, um, and they love his sense of emotion, his charisma, his spark. You know, that's what I feel. Um, he does seems to date women that are younger and also women that are married. Um, mhm. I feel that there's a female, it can be like a boss or someone in charge in where he works, um, but doesn't really like him. It's almost like when she sees him, she says, "Oh, here he comes again." You know, the nonchalant is what I hear her saying. The nonchalant, and I feel like she has a name for him, a nickname. Hmm. Hmm. He might need to watch on that. It's almost like a scorned woman. Okay. So, I will say this because of the way I'm sensing his energy, and this is just something fresh for you. I will say, you know what? Take it for what it is. Consider it as friends, and see how it falls. Because for the moment, I don't feel that it's something that is going to stay unless you decide to keep it. But for now, I don't see that this is lasting between this person. uh, you're going to be away, you're going to be recovering yourself, you're going to be understanding more of what is you, what makes you happy. Yes, you've been working on that, but I feel that something is going to be more deep now for you, and so it's going to be more about you, nurturing you, and just working on you physically and emotionally. I would suggest, if you haven't done this after your surgery, when you recover and all these things, I want you to have a new wardrobe and a new haircut. But please do know that if you do that, you must do it before the 15th of May and or after the 15th of June. If it's a whole new hairdo, if it's a whole new wardrobe, if it's an old hairdo from the past, then go ahead and do it anytime. But I would want you to do something completely new for you. Okay? Um, and when you decide to do something completely new for you, also I advise you to do before that the spiritual cleansing. Uh, and after that, you can do that whole new process. Okay. Um, I want you to smile more. I don't know who said that, what guide gave me that, but they completely say I want you to smile more. Okay. Okay. So yes, for this person, friends, it is okay. Just tell them, okay, I think you're attractive and I want to get to know you. And so coffee, wine, lunch, dinner, whatever. Let him take you out and let him just get to know him. Okay. Get to know him because he likes to chase. He likes to chase. But it's easy for him to get what he gets. So he doesn't have to chase all that. But he needs to chase in order to feel the bond. Okay? Remember that. He's someone with experience. So this is going to really be good for him when it comes to you. He may think that this is just like all the other relationships. But listen to what I'm telling you. Do as I ask. If you want to keep it, he can be changed because his energy is about to shift and you fell right in it. So, but there is someone else there that is coming for you. And there is also mature in experience and or age, and it's also within his circle of environment also. Okay, let us see, ancestors, let us see for our client. Thank to the gods and to the heavens. Thank you, and to the heavens. I feel that that what came to me earlier is also something that has been a question, not questioned, but brought to you also, like saying, hey, are you related to so and so? Okay. Thank you to the gods and to the heavens. Let I see and let I know. Thank you to the gods and to the heavens. Let I see and let I know. Thank you to the gods and to the heavens. Let I see and let I know. What can we see from the windows of the heavens? Thank you. What's coming forth? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. There's going to be a woman at your work environment when you return. You'll see the difference in that woman. A bit jealous of you, or she must have noticed something, okay, of that other person that is flirting with you. If you gave the cookies already, then okay, then let me know. Then there's something else that you can do. It doesn't matter if you gave the cookies already. You can have a certain change, but you have to do it slowly though. So it just depends what it is you want out of that. I know that what you want is a stable relationship, a committed relationship, but you don't want to be betrayed and you don't want to betray. So you want something that is more genuine and that is going to be long lasting from now on. And we all want that. But unfortunately, no one is perfect and we're not perfect. We have done our dues. And when we have done our dues, we expect other people to have done their dues. And so when we come together, it's the best thing there is. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it's not. So in order to get to that, in the maturity sense, it works in our favor. So you're more mature now. You understand what it is you're seeking. And if this person is more mature and says it, I have done these things and I've realized that what I'm seeking is this, what I want is this, what I desire is this, then they know physically aware of what it is they want out of the other person, out of the other partner. And so that will be a opening of what it is they're seeking and want for later on in the future. And if this person or anybody that comes along tells you that, then you know that what they're seeking is a stable relationship, a long-lasting relationship, as you are too. Okay? I do feel that eventually this person that you asked me about will be a separated person if he's married. Okay? Yeah, he is. We do see a divorce happening here for whatever man is in your life. We have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, rising, men also in your surroundings. Okay. But I feel that this is more of the mature, the person that you were asking. Okay. There will, yeah, he's going to be a divorced person because the spouse have known that he has been unfaithful and is doing so. And really, she doesn't need to be with him because she has everything that she can keep out of him, which is the wealth, the money, whatever it is that they have in common. So I'm sensing that there is, for later on in the future, some type of announcement about someone buying a home and or being pregnant as well. So someone in your family, if it's not you, there's definitely a pregnancy in the table. If it's one of these men, because it's giving me the energy of multiple ways, if it's one of these men, it's definitely a separation of some sort because someone is pregnant. Okay? They made a big boo-boo. I don't know why it's all over the place here. Who's not happy in their home? I keep sensing throughout this spread, someone is just not happy in their home. Is someone in a nursing home? Okay. Yeah, so we do see that Definitely the Cancer here is going through some legal issues due to multiple people, women, let's just put it that way, eventually in this year. Um, and I feel that depending on the advices that I've given you in the predictions, how you perceive that will manifest in a great deal for you in a different environment. Because if you get to know this person, if you give him the time, and if you do your diligently ways about, he could easily have where the experience of saying, I didn't think that I would fall for you, but I have. So, yeah, that's what I'm sensing. And there is multiple women around him, though, I have to say, going after the goose, basically. That's what I see these women. There is another person in your life that is going to enter, and I feel that this is a very prominent person. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. So you're going to meet someone. This is not the only person in that field. At first, you might be hesitant. You may not like something about him. And I feel that it can be because you're going to be already flirting or being with this other person that you're asking about, or anybody else, but someone else. And it's almost like you have a choice between these two people, the water sign and or the earth sign. Now, and I'm sensing that energy of these two people, but it can be any other sign, okay? But more than so, it will be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Mm-hmm. We do see one of these men leaving their home environment, leaving their marriage or whoever it is they live with, to move towards someone out there. One of these women are still stuck, not wanting to let them go. And I don't sense it's the spouse, I sense it's one of the mistresses. Someone is going for the goal. They are stuck, they're in love with this person, and so they're not wanting to let go. Now, what I heard is analyzing the energy of the now, for the now, the present, and the future. But it just, for some reason, it gave me an energy of someone from the past, including, okay, wanting to come back. It could be someone that you were either divorced from or live with, or haven't talked to for a while, or some sort that um it's regretting a lot of things that they've done in the past, basically. And I feel that every now and then they want to come back into your life. So the way I'm sensing it and the way I see it is someone that you were either attached to, live with, or married. Okay. And you haven't had communication with for quite a while. There was a lot of hurt here in this relationship between you and this person, whoever that is. I feel that they haven't really learned the lesson, because either they're married to someone else or live with someone else, and they also have cheated in that relationship. They could have done it with you, but I feel that it's in the now also. So they're really not happy in their relationship, in their union. And there was someone, but yet they're not in love with that person. And whoever they've had, they're in love with them, and they want a relationship with them. It's chaos, what I'm sensing here. Okay. I feel that you're going to have a notion, you're going to hear about it, know about it, of at the very least two of these scenarios that I gave you. Okay. And most likely, because I'm sensing it, it's in multiple parties, in multiple relationships that you have had or will have. It's in your energy. So that's why it's coming out. I feel that a lot of these men that you're interacting with have someone one way or the other, whether they are obligated to maintain someone because they have children. So they basically consider that a union or relationship. So when I see this, what tells me is emotionally they have that commitment, whether it's detached already physically. Okay. And if the client does not come straight forward and say, you know what, the person is married, I know of that, then, you know, it's going to give me a different scenarios until you actually, when they get to you and you know what I'm talking about. Okay. But as you know, I've read to you a number of times, and it may sound chaotic at the time of the readings of the videos that you view it. But as you know, and all my clients know, that once things start to happen, it is what it is. You know, okay? Now, so my energy feels tired. I feel that mm, it's withdrawing my energy. Um, I feel exhaustion, tiredness, sleepiness. So I'm coming into someone's energy, either yours or because I do sense that someone here is not in their best health here. Okay, it can be a man, family member. One of these persons is going to come back for some reason and tell you, you know, I apologize for this, or I regret this, and I have to tell you that I have da da da. Okay, can be that too, because I see it here now. So, okay. Thank you, angels of heaven and earth. It's like I see you away from everything and everyone in every spread. So I feel that you do not want to be in any chaos that is negative. And that's the thing, you know. You want to be away. It's almost like you're saying, you know, I have too many things going on with me that I don't really want to be bothered with anything or anybody else's thing. Okay. Let me see. What do we see? So you might hear and you thought, okay, I didn't know that this was true. You're going to hear that there is a woman in the work environment that is sleeping with one of these persons that you're interested in. There is going to be a change of your work environment later on for you, and it can be what's coming in, a talk of moving, maybe a building, you know, a floor or something, and it could be because there is going to be known that you are seeing or interacting with that person. So someone is going to spill the beans, and it can be a woman that has been with him also. Okay. So you're going to find some truth about this, is what I'm sensing here. You're going to find out that there is a lot going on in his plate, even by someone. I feel that it's a scorned woman, including. It may be someone that is considered to be like a boss, but you never know. But I do feel that he has been with someone else also within his work environment, and someone is spilling the beans, or you're going to know about that too. I feel all of it is happening. Okay. I feel that you're going to change your work environment later on. And it feels to me that it's going to be like a floor or something, or move up from nurse, whatever, let's say, for example, and be, you know, just you're going to improve your work environment. That I see some raise coming or a bonus coming, and change your field also. So we do know that someone is going to change their life for sure, either because of divorce or, yeah, it's more likely that's what that is. Someone is traveling to you, and we definitely see that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, someone arising. So there is, that could be the person that is ill, a long standing. It can be like a sibling, like a brother, a cousin, an uncle. And then it can also fall into a relationship, someone from your past, including, okay? And I do hate to say this, but you're going to hear of someone that is passing, okay? I see that also, okay? Okay, let's see. Thank you, angels. Thank you, the gods of the heavens. Let's see. Yeah. So we definitely see that there's going to be a lot of changes for you happening. We see some jealousy here from your work environment. Um, we see a person being a friend to you in your work environment, being friendly, but uh, almost like a hypocrite kind of sense. I feel from this woman, because um, because of two men. These are older men, so we do have the water sign, and we do have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, rising men here. So she is or likes to be the center of attention, but for some reason you're getting center of attention now. So in don't get me wrong, when I say for some reason, it's because that woman's energy is telling me that. So, and you already know how I read. If my tone changes, if my way of talking changes, it is because other people's energy. Now, so she's seeing you in that perspective. So she says, "Hi, girl, how are you?" Things like that. And so, and again, it goes based on all the changes that you're making, that this energy is shifting and this woman is not liking. She likes to be the center of attention. And I feel that there's something that was there in the picture between this person that you're asking, Cancer, and her, or she thought she was getting this person first, or there was some type of flirtations also with her even, and something is going to be known. So it's going to be known eventually that there's something going on with you and this person if it hasn't already. Okay, it may be that while you're away he's being flirtatious with this other woman, and when you come back it's a whole new you, and he's like, oh wow. We do see that Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus that is coming into your life. And also, in I feel that in your work environment, or maybe you meet this person in the hospital, or maybe you meet this person at the bank, or where you work. It can be within those three phases. Is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Hmm. I'm not sure if you're thinking. Oh, okay. So I was going to ask. I'm not sure if you're thinking of moving home environment, but I feel that it's more of being away for a while. There's a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, rising, um, who is going away for a while, but then he's not coming back home. Um, I feel that someone is leaving his home environment. It could be a son, or could be it can be a son, um, a sibling of his. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Um, but I'm also sensing that there's a woman in his life who cares for him, who loves him, and unfortunately, because of certain things that he is unfaithful to or doing things, he can't be around. They cannot be around in the same household. It's a woman that it's deep into this water sign male, and I feel that she's complaining a lot to him about being away from home, having difficulty. I feel that she's going through some type of emotional instability here, this woman. Hmm. Okay. So, hmm. Well, hmm. I feel like it is what it is. I have to say it. There's a woman in your surrounding who I feel she's either bisexual or is likes women. Let's just put it that way, whether she has a man or not. And I feel that it's in your surroundings. I feel that she thinks of you, she likes you, and she's wanting to speak the truth, wanting to come out and say it. I feel that she looks at you and feels your pain almost, but she wants to say it. Like uh, you don't have to go through this. I'm here for you, and I I feel for you, not just as a friend, let's say, for example, but you know, it's almost like she feels that if she were to tell you the truth or confess, that you would feel the same for her, or that you will understand that love comes in many shape or forms. And it is true, I have to say, that when the soul comes to his conclusion, you will know that love has no boundaries, that love has no flesh. Love has no flesh. So you can fall in love with another woman and feel such bond, like on beyond this world, just like when you feel for a man. But when that happens, it is the soul itself, not the physical. And I feel that that is something so extremely beautiful to feel. Um, that if we all could feel that toward anyone that we see, in this lifetime, we walk out of our home and we feel that bond, we connect the mind and the soul into one, we will not see man or woman walking. We will see only that spirit, that light walking. And it would feel such enormous beauty within ourselves. And inadvertently, we will become that, and the world will become that. The world will be, oh my, it will just beautiful each and every day. Now that will be heaven, of course, right? And so I just feel that I feel that there's someone in that sense here, in that spirit. So if you know of someone, know that that person has those feelings for you. The secret not spilled, I feel. Okay. Thank you, music. Thank you. Now, let me see this for you. I feel that I'm going to have to do a reading for that energy that I picked up earlier for you. Later on, of course. Thank you, angels of the heaven and earth. Thank you to the gods into the heavens. What can we see here for? I'm going to see the Cancer here right now real quick for you. Thank you. Know that I also do consultations. If you are interested in over the phone consultations or in Messenger, let me know. Consultations are $25 per 20 minutes. If you're interested in just talking, I'm here for you to listen or whatever it is that you're seeking. Okay. Except the readings. Readings, of course, they have to be paid also if you want them during that time. Let's see. For this Cancer. Ooh. And so here we see that other person that we keep seeing in his energy, that Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Rising, female. I wonder if he has adult children. Yes. He's having a shift in his work environment, I feel. He may not know about it. Yeah. So, for this person, I feel that he's going to have some drama. There's going to be some things known, like, he's being improper at work, not just with you. Okay? And this could come from someone else. Someone that's either pointing fingers, a scorned woman, let's say, for example, someone that he's flirted with or someone that he's been with. And so I don't feel that he's going to be very long in that department or wherever it is that he's in. But he's going to be changing the environment due to scandals, of being in third parties or sleeping at work with other people or just being improper in his work environment. Okay. Someone's going to lift a finger there. And I feel that it's going to be improper, though. I feel that it's a hurt from a woman. Yeah. Hush, hush money is what I'm hearing. So that could be also when he goes through some legal process of separating or including from this person. Yeah. So he needs to be very careful whatever it is he's doing at work with these women. Now, I feel that he's going to say, you know, I did have a relationship with this woman, but it was friends with benefits. She knew all along. I did not do anything that was not consensual. I did everything properly, and so he feels like he's on his rights. You know, this woman is obsessed with me, and so forth is what I hear him saying to the board. Okay, yes, but he's gonna have to change. Yeah, he's gonna have to change his work environment later on. Okay, we definitely see that he's gonna have to change his work environment. This person, the Cancer. I feel that it's for the best, because if not, someone else is gonna come forth of saying that he's improper. Okay. And if that comes forth, I feel also that that the spouse is going to use that to her advantage later on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of women that are going to be angry. The spouse, the person that he's with, the person that is married or that lives with him is going to be pissed off also. Yeah. So I feel that that would be the thing that he's going to have to be worried about as well. Um, I feel that this person also, I'm not sure if he takes medication, or let's say after a hard day at work, he likes to have a straight shot, okay, of some type of liquor or something. I feel like he's drinking away or taking something to take everything away, okay? That's what I'm sensing here. Yeah. I feel that he's going to go through some type of struggles right now, legally. And then I feel work more than anything, okay? Yeah, someone is going to... Ha! I hear a woman like laughing. Ha! I got you, mother. Yeah, well, I heard bad words. Let's just put it that way. I got you now. You know, I got you. Yeah, they've been spying on him, or they've been keeping an eye on his activities. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes. So we definitely see here that if he is married, that's going to crumble down completely. Okay. We definitely see that. It's going to have a tremendous shakeup on him. And, ooh. So now this reading is for the Cancer, okay, that I've been channeling. But you might even hear of some type of cleaning up that they're doing here. Yeah. No, don't feel that you've came out already. No, I don't. Okay. Temperance, yeah. Oh, yeah. One of these men in your life is going to be, going to have a child out of a marriage, not a marriage, out of, you know, like sleeping around. Yeah. Well, so if he has been known to flirt and sleep around at work, someone is going to pinpoint that, and they are watching him to catch him. There is a scorned woman who is going to be angry and furious with this. And I feel that he is going to have a lot to lose in this. And there's conversations with doctors or legal issues going on here in his work field and also in his personal life, is what I'm sensing here. Yes, there's going to be secrets exposed. Okay. But you know, he's still coming out eventually. So either to hush something, they gotta sweep it away under the rug, or he's gonna have to move his work environment. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna have to move the work environment here. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So they're going to advise him that he's going to have to move departments or hospital or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Okay. It may have to do with you, and it may have to do with the other person that it's for, because they see that she is not, or she sees that she is not his favorite, let's say, and scorn because he's also flirting with you, or whatever it is. But I definitely feel that it is a woman born here. Okay. Now, what advice do we have from my client ancestors? Thank you. It might even, no, I just feel that it's all in within. There's going to be a scandal at work for sure. Okay. What advice do we have from my client ancestors? Just one. Thank you. Thank you, guys, into the heavens ancestors. What advice? Thank you. Oh, one flip, and that's the one I want. Oh, two did. Okay. There we go. So, oh, well. And that's fine too. Thank you, ancestors. And that's fine too. This person that you're asking a Cancer, it may not be the one for you. Okay, we know that. Love is still on hold for you. Or you might feel that it's not for you anyways. And, you know, because you're not being naive about a lot of things. Yet he is. And he thinks he's getting things that he wants when he wants it and whatnot. But I feel that this is not necessarily about him. This is about you. Okay? So, I feel that you have probably considered to even get a pet. I'm not sure if you have one. You probably did have one before, and it's crossing your mind, but you're hesitant about whether or not you should get a pet, I feel, this year. There is also a notion of someone that you were connected with in the karmic sense that it wants to have a turnaround in your life also, okay? That's what I'm sensing here. So yes, they're coming around. You're working on yourself. We do see that. You're working on yourself, but I feel that there's it's a link of something that is missing here within yourself. And I feel that that has what we talked about earlier, the retreat, okay? And the cleansing. I feel that there are going to be certain things that while you're away, you're going to probably even hear about from your work environment, okay? I'm not sure what's going on in the media, or you might see something within the vine. So either through messages or through the media, Facebook, let's say, that I feel that someone is keeping an eye on you. It could be that past relationship that you had before coming. It's looking to see how you are. If it's not, if that person doesn't get the balls enough to text you or call you, okay? Or you probably have communication with that person, and so therefore they actually want to come and see you if that's the case, okay? There is a third party here who's keeping an eye on what you're doing. So I feel that a past person is, but I also feel that in the present, whoever it is you're talking to, and I'm just putting it out there, whoever it is, as of now, within the next 3 weeks, 3 months even, let's say this year, an outside third party that is watching the person you're either talking to or seeing, and then you, okay? Yes. Well, that's a win-win here. That's a win-win. Justice and win and recovery. And I feel that this is for your what you're going to go through. Okay. Yes. Accomplishment. Yeah, we do see the downtime for your surgery. We see the recovery. On your next time around on the other procedure, check again on the dates. Make sure it's not on retro. Okay. And I feel that something is coming out for your benefit, and this time around also, that they might even say, you know what, we may not have to do this as we planned, or we may hold off on this as we planned. Something to that effect is going to change, either time or the procedure of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lost in love. Oh, so lost in love. But yes, of course, that's why he's lost in love. So I feel that this last prediction is from this person, a Cancer. He's lost in love, meaning, as we talked about earlier, and lost in love came from his energy. So what that tells me is that, you know, he has done a lot of deeds in his life with relationships, but it is deep down seeking a soul connection, a love relationship. And through that, he ended up doing all those women, let's put it that way, you know. He probably told one of these women, yes, I love you too, and that was never the case. And that woman thought that she will be the one being, yeah, third party, being the one for him later, and discover that he's betraying her, probably with you or whoever else, you know. But we do see a woman in Score that's going to take revenge on him. So he has a lot of hurdles coming later on in this year for him. And there you have it for today. That is the predictions. Of course, if anything has changed from this point on, till the time you get it, or whenever you get it, whenever you're ready, I'm here for you. Okay? For anything that it is you need. Okay. As always, make the best decision that is suited for you, and I wish you all the very best. Love and light. And of course, I thank you in advance also for your, not just your reading, but also for your donation that you did. And I love you to pieces. Thank you.